everyone, Sophia here, My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to declutter some more in the kitchen today, but first tea. I'm decluttering the cupboards that are right at the bottom, and it's Sunday afternoon. I have time, so I might as well do it before I go do other things like quilting. So the bottom cabinet is where we keep the mixing bowls and all the baking items. There's some items in there that we don't use very often. It's like the platters, you know, the big platters. We use those for Thanksgiving when we have people over, you know, for appetizers or just to present food. I don't think I'm going to keep them in there. They take a lot of room. They're kind of a pain to corral. So I think I'm going to bring them downstairs since I have the storage available now. And we'll see what else we find in there. I'm not sure there's actually going to be anything getting out of here, because the stuff that's in there we really do use. We may not be using it all the time, but we do use. So we're going to find out. Let's dive right into it. So this is what I did so far. I decluttered this cupboard, and it stayed the same over the past, when did I do this video? It was about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm posting on the daily. And then this one, so far so good. This is the one piece I told you I was going to purchase for the bottles, and I am replacing my shaker bottle, you know, for the protein shakes. And then I also did this one here, and it stayed the same. So far so good. Now I'm talking about this particular cupboard. Let's see what we got in there. All right, so I have mixing bowls, and you see it's very deep. It's kind of hard to see what's in the back. And then there's a big stack here. Yeah, okay. There's more over here, and then more stuff here, and then more mixing bowls. So as always, I'm going to start by emptying everything, take stock of what's in here, and decide what I'm keeping and what I'm letting go of. You know, I'll say it again. Decluttering is one of those things like there's no set number, there's no rules. You declutter what you want, when you want, and if you want. So there's stuff in here that, again, we don't use all year long, but we do use once in a while, so I don't want to let go of those. If you go through a decluttering session and you can't find anything to declutter, at the very least, you're reorganizing, right? So it's not wasted time. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, those cabinets are very deep. What do you want me to tell you? They really are deep. It's amazing how much. It's the whole, obviously the whole depth of the counter. It's amazing how much you can stash, right? So I did see a couple of things I know I'm gonna let go of. But first, let's wash this on the inside, and then I'll have to go one item at a time. now I think the solution for me is to have to pull drawers. I found it right away. Okay. $23. So I went online and guess what? Scott's taking a shower. I found 12 by 21, and then these are, they have, after that it's 16, so it's too much. So 12 by 21, they will fit, right? Because this was 23, perfect. They are wire, let me show them to you, sliders, like this. And I just bought 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the problem with those, I'm starting with the negative, right, is that you put them here, and it kind of like removes some of the space because you no longer have, you know, things that you can put all over it. It kind of reduced the, they kind of reduced the real estate space. But because these things are heavy, it's gonna make it much easier. In particular for the, and I bought the heavy duty ones. And we had Chinese last night. And look, I got a new stack of those. We don't use them, they can go. Start with the right habits. Okay, so they're coming in on Wednesday. I'm gonna declutter anyway, put everything back in, and then next weekend, because this video I'm filming way ahead anyway, I'll install them and I'll finish the video with that. Okay, so I got the drawers. That's gonna be so much more practical because it's getting hard. That's one of the problems with having a thing for mixing bowls. They're really heavy. Really heavy. Okay, let's go one by one. So, typical example, this is platters that we use for the holidays, Thanksgiving. I don't need to keep them here. They're gonna go downstairs. This is all warped. That's the top of the one that's in the fridge. I keep all my yogurt in it, so that's a keep. This is a keep. I gotta think about it. That I can trash. Mixing bowls. Alright, that's a keep. I have another one in the fridge. This is an extra container where I keep my cheese. I really don't use it. Donate. There's another one of those containers. I'm gonna put it with the ones that are here. Okay. This is a keep. But I don't need to keep it here. That's going downstairs. Okay. These are all serving platters. We don't use them on a regular basis. This is really only for holidays and stuff like that. So that can go downstairs. Keep. that's the rest. More cheese. Keep that here. Okay, these are gonna go downstairs. I already have 2 that I brought downstairs. These need to be washed. Keep. That's trash. That's the top for this thing right here. But it's so warped. Okay. Moth traps. Doesn't belong here. Okay, that's the good one. Keep that. Keep. These are all baking. Keep. You remember me letting go of those, right? They found their way back. They have to go to the donation. Ridiculous. This. Keep. Keep. I'm trying to think, when is the last time I used this? I don't know. Alright, downstairs. Alright, that's the silicone one that I purchased, and you know what? Donate. I bought this on a whim, and I used it one time. I never used it after that. It's a steamer. Donate. Pie dish. My other one Edward has. And he's gonna have to give it back. Okay. And these. Mixing bowls. Alright, that's it. Alright, mixing bowls. Can't wait to have them on the slide. So we'll have those on slides. And these on slides. This is all baking. And I have more baking in the pantry. Let me pull them out. So this is everything that was in the pantry. That's additional stuff, right? I'm gonna keep those. This is additional platters. They can go downstairs. I have a lot of Corningware. I don't really need this one. I'm gonna let this one go. Alright, so this is what we use. That's it. Now, depending on what I can fit on those shelves, I may end up bringing some of the platters back up, but I doubt it. That gives me plenty room. Look at all the room I got now. So I can probably use the shelves for other things. As I'm continuing to declutter, I may be able to put all my teas, which is those right here, on one of those shelves, so that way I can clear up the counter. So let's see what I'm letting go of and what I'm moving. Well, I'm still letting go of stuff. This is all donate. So 1, 2, 3, these we're gonna count as 4 and 5. This is trash. And these here, maybe I should go through the platters, right? Are going to go downstairs. And now that I think of it, I probably don't even have to put them downstairs because I have the cabinet in the dining room, right? The brick front has drawers, and there's plenty of drawers that are still empty. So guess what? That's where they're gonna go. All right, so this one is a keep. This is a keep. The cheese one is a keep. I'm not doing well. And then another divided one. Okay, these I keep. I'm gonna keep that here. And then these, I'm gonna keep them downstairs. And then this one, I'm gonna keep it here. I think. Let me see if it fits. Because the trick is, can I fit it like this? Yes, so it would fit on one of those drawers. All right, so I'm gonna keep it here because I do use it when there's like, we do like a big dish with pasta. All right, so I'll keep that here, and then everything else is gonna go either downstairs, and this will go in the drawer. This I need to keep, but I don't know where to put it, so we're gonna put it in that cabinet. These two, I'm not attached to them. I have so many of that style of uranium glass stuff. They're gonna go to the donate. And these just need to be washed. So that's perfect. I can keep all my platters in one drawer. I'm probably gonna have to put like a anti-slip mat, but I can keep them in here. So for now, this is what it looks like. And again, I'm just waiting for the sliding drawers because these are heavy, and plus it's much easier. I'm still gonna have a little bit of room in between the drawers if I need to put other stuff, but really this is all I need. So I'm doing an inventory. I need my other pie dish that Edward needs to bring back. I have pretty much everything I need for baking. Do I need another set of those bowls? Probably not, but I mean, I have them. I'll keep them. I like those. I really do. It all depends. I use those a lot when I bake, and then Scott uses those a lot when he's cooking, so I can't say we have a set each, but I don't know. I'm not ready to let go of the mixing bowls. How about that? Okay. All right, done. When I come back, I'm installing the sliding drawers. Hey, welcome back. It's the following Saturday, and I received all the sliding drawers. So I'm going to re-empty the entire cupboard or cabinet, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a cabinet when it's below and a cupboard when it's above. And I'm going to install them. So, like everything else, seems like an easy process, but Lord knows it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It may either take 1 hour or 7. Let's find out. Okay. So, let's see what it looks like and what it entails. Ooh, extra boxes. Very good. I've been running out of boxes. I need to go around town on box day and get me new boxes. These are good for plates. Alright, so these are pull-out cabinet organizer by TKSRN. I don't know how they come up with names like that, but I'll take it. they'll fit perfect. It's not food. Screws. So this is pretty easy. You got to make sure you get the slide going forward. That's the front. And then they have little tabs here that says attach and fasten here. So you place that little groove here where it says attach and fasten here. So here's 1 and 2, and then you lock it in place here, and then where's the track? This way, and you do the same thing here. All right. So I'm pulling those back out. And putting them back on where the marks are. So I can hear it from here. Some of you are probably thinking, Sophia, why don't you just remove the shelf and do that with the shelf outside of the cabinet and then put the cabinet back in? I can't remove the shelf. They have those click-clack tab things to hold them in place. I don't know if you've ever had those, but they are absolutely impossible to remove because you got to push them in order to move the stuff. But they put one in the front and one in the back in addition to the 4 corners. So even if I'm able to remove the one in the front, there's no way I can keep it up long enough to go and tackle the other one. I don't know who invented those, but they clearly didn't want you to move your shelves. It's ridiculous. But anyway, so yeah, I gotta go inside the cabinet. That's okay. Okay, so once that's done, you go back here and you reinstall your baskets. And here we go. These stacks right here, you can't remove the shelf. The only way is to push that in, right? So you got to push that in, and then you got to lift the shelf. Okay, fine, but they put one all the way in the back over there, and then there's one right here on the middle part. So even if I get the 4 corners, I can't lift this one. And because the other one is still on the other side, is still locked in. It's literally impossible. They are the worst. If you're going to have a kitchen cabinet installed, ask what kind of shelf tacks or pegs they're going to put in. Don't have those installed. They are the worst. I cannot move any of the shelves in here. I've been able to do it on the cupboard above because years ago I got so fed up with them I ended up breaking them and removing them literally to put like regular ones. I kid you not, but this works, so that's good. Progress made. So I'm done, and guess what? I've decluttered quite a lot. I'm very amazed at how much I was able to remove and how well organized it all is now. I don't have much room to add on, but quite frankly, what's in here is what I need. So, and use. So, in this drawer, I have baking dishes. In this one, I only have that big salad bowl. I have room for more, but I don't have any others, so that's about that. And then here, I put all of the bowls. And this is all baking. Pie dishes. This one I have to put it here because it won't fit in the height with the other one over there. So yeah, let me open them all so you can see what it looks like. It's silly, but I feel like I'm moving up. Like, wow. Okay. Whew. So I decluttered, I cleaned, I reorganized, and I also installed shelves. And that, just the bowls alone, it's going to make a big difference because we're not digging anymore to go get them. They're right there. They're super heavy, and it's going to make it much easier. So I like what I did. So that's it for me and this episode of Declutter With Me 2024. Whew. So yeah, it took 2 weekends because I had to order the drawers. It wasn't super hard to do, but what I would encourage you to consider, if you're going to do the same thing, is to switch the screws and get self-tapping screws, because then it's much easier. And the bottom drawers and the bottom part was really hard, so you have to be really flexible, which I am, but still, if I was able to remove that shelf, it would have been much easier. And I'm glad I started with the top because I think I would have stopped and finished it another day if I had started with the bottom. But I like what I did, and I already put everything for donation, so you already saw what I decluttered. All the platters I was able to put in the break front in 2 drawers, so I didn't even have to bring them downstairs. And I did declutter some stuff. If I remember, there was like the steamer, the Chinese steamer, a silicone mold, a couple of bowls. It's all donated. You may end up seeing it at the thrift store. Who knows? When I take you there. So thumbs up if you like this video and this series. Don't forget to comment down below if you're interested in the drawers. I put the link, the sliding drawers, I put the link in the description box. And you can subscribe right here in the corner and hit that bell button so you don't miss another video. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!